Hello guys, my name is Nina. Welcome back to my channel. It's a really good life. Tonight is Friday the 5th of July and it's about 5:45 p.m. and I'm scared. I'm really scared because last week I gave Lisa, my disability support worker, I have primary progressive MS. Hello, like you didn't know that. I gave her a challenge and I said, Lisa, now that I'm not doing bus stop film school, I want you to think of activities that are going to challenge me and expand my mind. So she's chosen things like a Tai Chi meditation retreat, that's in a couple of weeks, resin jewellery making, really cool stuff like that. But tonight, oh no, Lisa's given me a really good challenge. For our first challenge, I am going to go to the beauty bar tonight and have my nails done because I'm a chronic nail biter. I bite my nails way too much. And then we're getting, well, I'm getting, not Lisa, but hello, a full Brazilian wax. Something I have never done before and something I am shitting myself about. Yes, I'm scared. I fully admit it. Just the thought of getting this done is filling me with some sense of dread. But Lisa's coming in 15 minutes, and when you have a shift book with Lisa, well, you can't think of an excuse to cancel it, can you? So I will try and vlog some of this process, of whatever I can is that it's appropriate. Wish me luck. I'm terrified. I really need a Tetley's. I'm just scared. Oh my God, the things I do. They're terrible, aren't they? Oh my God.
For now they are. They're going to be beautiful.
Have a look how bad they are.
I look at them all the time. I know how bad they are.
Yeah, but I didn't notice. It's just like, you know how I said when I was, well I am still fat, but when I was fat, I didn't notice I was fat. Because when you've got really good self-confidence, you don't notice. I've been walking around with nails like this for years and I didn't notice.
Well, I brought it to your
until you
didn't
kept
I?
nagging me.
I never mentioned your nails being that bad until you was admiring mine and said, oh, what do you get them done for? What do you do them? Is it nice?
No, we were at film school and you looked over me like that and you went, look at your nails. Look at your nails. My self-esteem was damaged and you looked at me like I was...
Well, look at them.
Yeah, I know. Well, you know.
That's after we've cleaned them. Cleaned them up.
We all have our flaws. They are shocking though. They really are.
Flaws? They're not... See, you put words in. They're not flaws. You're just a nail biter. That's just a fact. Like, you don't say that person is fat. That person has fat. Your nails aren't flawed. You're just a nail biter.
And flawed.
I give up.
We're up to getting the colours put on. Have a look at print they had done. Oh, they're so gorgeous. Now that I've had them done, I don't know if I can actually not have them done. It's so pretty. Look, the one in the middle.
Yes, means?
Oh, it's just
Striking.
It's royal. I feel so royal.
Well, don't touch them. I haven't stopped taking off yet.
Sorry.
You shouldn't touch them. Just
Don't touch that one. That is so beautiful. She's just finished my nails and oh my God, they look amazing. They really have exceeded my expectations. I particularly like these ones. The white with, what do you call this, Lisa?
foiling.
Foiling. I don't even know the technical term for it. But it's just fabulous. I love the length because it's not too much. I don't feel like a witch. They just feel quite natural, really. But she said it was doing my hands was the hardest job ever because my nails were so bad. Sorry. But I love them. I just love them.
I love that smile on your face. You're like, it reminds me of a kid in a candy shop. It's like, I love it. You've experienced most things. So this is something, it's nice for me to watch the genuine excitement of something you've never experienced before.
Yeah, I just think it's really nice. But the part next, I'm fucking terrified about.
Tell me all about it. That's called an extreme close-up means.
I'm terrified. I have to get on this bed.
And get a gear off. And here's the wax over here. That's where it's all happening. So the best part of the day's come. Nina has been petrified about this part of the day. Absolutely petrified. And I'm just completely not going to be looking over that way. But it's been a night full of firsts, because I got to see Nina be super excited about her nails, which was like a kid in a candy shop. It was awesome. And now, this is where we're up to.
Right, I'm ready.
Thank you very much. I will stop now.
Ready? Yep. Is this the first time anyone's vlogged? Oh! Because it's cold!
It's just the prep.
Is this the first time anyone has vlogged while they're...
Yep.
Oh, lordy gordy.
What's the matter, Nina?
If you don't shut, get that camera out of my face.
You asked me to do it, so quit it.
Any moment I expect it to just start ripping.
She hasn't even put the wax on yet. This is prep.
The things we do on a Friday night. We're just about to do very silly. Ah! Ah! Ah!
Go.
Thank you. Good. Oh. Oh.
That means quiet too.
Good morning, it's the next day now. It is Saturday morning. I am absolutely rooted. Last night really did take it out of me. I didn't get to bed till 11 o'clock and I was up this morning at 5 a.m. as usual. It's like my body clock just goes off. And I'm headed up for a big day in Sydney today. Would I do it again? Yeah, absolutely. So I thought I would have a little bit of a chat this morning about why I called this video Zest, like living with zest. And I think the reason why I did call it that was because people say that to me all the time. They say, oh, you have such zest for life. That's the slogan, zest for life. And I don't, like, I take that on but I don't really understand how you could be, or how I could be anything but having a zest for life. I've just, you know, it's 7 months ago now that Mum passed away, and I spent 7 weeks watching her effectively starve to death from esophageal cancer. So I really do think that gives you a well-honed appreciation for life, a zest for life, to enjoy it while you have. Now, also I want to talk about NDIS, National Disability Insurance Scheme. Now, support workers do many varied and wonderful things, and part of that is personal care, like showering and bowel care and all that sort of stuff, and helping people get dressed. And I was wondering what you think about people using their NDIS packages for waxing, or when they go to a hair salon and get their hair washed by a professional. You see, for me it's all about dignity and choice and control, and there aren't many support worker companies that are going to effectively allow a support worker to come into your home and wax you and cut your toenails and do all that just because of OH&S and risk of infection, all that kind of stuff. So really it comes down to having that choice and control and being able to go to a salon to have that done. So yeah, under your NDIS plan you could potentially do that, like waxing, personal care, not nails and like that upper end stuff, but the basics could definitely be done by professionals if you're self-managed or plan managed with a decent plan manager. So yeah, I wanted to know what your opinion was. I am just headed to my favourite little yuppie cafe right now. I'm meeting Lisa, my support worker. We're having breakfast before we're heading off to Sydney. We've arrived in Newtown. I'm here with Lisa.
Good morning.
I'm really just enjoying rolling through the streets of Newtown, looking at all the houses. Can you imagine being rich enough to afford one of these places? Would you like to live here?
No.
No? Okay.
Not that I don't like Newtown, it's that's just, I feel claustrophobic. And even the streets, you can't get your cars down.
You don't really have cars? Like you just... No, you public transport, walk,
Yeah,
bike,
I could never walk.
electric scooter.
I could never live here. But I love Newtown itself, I love it. It's just the logistics.
Hey Trent, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. I wanted to show you these docks. I think you would look smoking in those. Superstar.
Oh yeah, superstar coming in.
Do you want to try them on? You can if you want.
I can?
Yeah.
Oh.
What size are you?
I'm 8 or 9.
8 or 9?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. They look smoking. What do you think? You like them?
I love them.
Do they fit?
Do they fit?
Yes, it does fit.
Why don't you sit down and do up the laces?
That'd be a good idea. And both me and the fact that they
Lunchtime! Woo! No, we're not gonna.
We're there.
How you going?
Very good, very good.
What's been your best part of the day?
Game movie.
The what going to the? Oh, the getting your DVDs that you just bought.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome.
I love it. And also the other best part is getting that that food I saw.
Oh, are you gonna come up and get them next time?
Yes I am.
Trent found these Dr Martens and they are smoking hot. And he said he's gonna come up next time and get them because he loves them.
What, really?
I got you the boots you were after.
Oh, you did?
I did, I got you the boots.
Oh, yes! I'm so happy.
What do you think, Trent?
Good. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
You wanna wear them now? Or leave them?
I'll live with you.
Every superstar deserves to have special sparkly boots.
Oh, thank you, man.
Hi everyone, it's Sunday afternoon now, it's the next day and I've recovered from my awesome day out in Newtown and I wanted to show you my Alinker walking bike. Now many of you would know this from Selma Blair, the US actress who was diagnosed with MS recently, and she's been promoting this bike. So I've got this bike in my possession for the next 8 weeks through a test run and give you an honest review. So this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is the small to medium version and it retails for about $2,000 here in Australia. So I'd say, look, straight up, I think it's a little bit gimmicky and it's not going to be for everyone and you have to have a certain level of fitness to be able to use it, but let's give it a run. So the Alinker comes in 2 size frames. This is a small to medium and there's also a large. So the seat is fully adjustable, as is the handlebars. Now to be able to mount it, you've got to go like this, so you kind of mount from behind and you're on. Oh, there we go, nice and comfy. Your feet, your knees have to be kind of in that bent position and your feet are going to form the basis of the movement. So, let's take it for a spin, shall we? So let's give this a really red hot crack, shall we? I've stopped here for a rest and I wanted to give you talk about the good points about the Alinker. The guy starts playing guitar. Anyway, I'm going to yell a little bit louder. So I think the Alinker is a game changer for a mobility aid in terms of the fact that it's colourful, it's quirky and it's really unique. So there's no stigma attached to it like there might be with using a wheelchair or a walker. You can use this and people will want to come up and talk to you and ask you about it. So that's a really good thing. Now me just being honest, I really don't think the Alinker bike is something I would want to use long term. A couple of reasons why. Now, the strength that it takes in order to be able to get this up, even a small incline, is more than I can bear. And if I spend the vast majority of my days, my life, trying not to induce MS related fatigue and really being mindful of that, using this, I really don't think it's for me. The second thing is, when you're on the seat, your back is kind of hunched down, and I think that it's going to just end up giving me a lot of back pain. Third thing, the brake is not really effective. And if you're going down an incline, even when you're sitting on it, when you squeeze on the brakes, they don't stop you dead stop. They just allow you to glide along. So, yeah. And taking a sharp corner, woo, I fell off. Anyway, that's just my honest review. But over the next few weeks, I'm going to keep using it and see if it improves. And if I change my mind, I'm going to be open to the possibility. But yeah, at the moment, I'm not that impressed. Not for $2,000. Just saying. So to show you my point, I have found this ramp here, and it's about 3 or 4 degrees in incline. We'll give this a crack. Oh, geez. Oh. Not really sure this is a really good life. I found that really challenging, so I'm going to sit here for a minute and just gather my thoughts. But this is the part in which I will leave you for this vlog. So if you like this video, please give me a really big thumbs up. Thank you for subscribing, and always remember, despite all of the challenges, it really is nothing but a really good life. Over the last few weeks, I haven't been uploading as much, and some of you, I'm sure, have probably wondered why. Well, this is the reason. I've actually sold my mother's house after 68 years in the family, and I've spent a lot of my spare time cleaning up the property and getting it ready for the new owners. It's been a very challenging time emotionally, so thank you for your support and your patience over this time, and this is just showing you a little bit of what I've been doing. I hope you enjoy it, guys, and I'll see you next time in my next vlog. Thank you. Cruising down the street towards Mum's house, you'll see here that I've got a Jim's Mowing rubbish removal cleanup guy. Cheers to Wayne. Thank you for doing an amazing job, Wayne. And in 3 hours, I dare say, you removed a lifetime of, well, junk. But to me, it was priceless. So thanks, Wayne. I couldn't have done it without you. This is all of the stuff that was in Mum's back shed, and Wayne from Jim's Mowing has just pulled all of that out, and he's going to cut it all down, break it up and fit it into his trailer. There's Mum's bed. That's what your life amounts to. When you pass away, that bed was, and you end up, your bed ends up in the dump. So enjoy life while you can. Mum's house was sold by a local agent, Alex Cockcroft, as you can see there, and I would put his number in my phone as A Cock. So therefore, whenever the phone rang, I'd be like, oh my God, booty call. Because this is how I deal with stuff like black humour and just making fun of you know, living life and trying to enjoy these difficult times. So yeah, no more calls from A Cock anymore, but thank you, A Cock, for an awesome job selling my mum's house. This shed in the rear back of the property was built by my grandfather, Harry Crumpton, in about 1951-52. It's still standing. It's tough as nails. Had to actually get the guys to come in here and rip everything out. That's his old vice there. And I've kept a couple of the tools and things, but it's really hard. It is really hard to let go. I kind of underestimated the stress that it puts you through selling something so intimately, emotionally involved, but it has to be done. This is Mum's old outback laundry. There was a washing machine in here, and I donated that to the local domestic violence shelter for a lady who had just left a abusive relationship, so I thought that was a bit ironic. Yeah, so it has been a really hard time, and there have been moments of sheer panic where I've thought, oh my God, what have I done? I should not have sold the property, and I've been like up and down quite a bit, but it is sold, and I've cleaned everything out, and that's just that. So inside this shed, I've cleaned out everything here, but there's a surprise. If you look down on the floor there, when the shed was erected, Mum put that in. That's my mum's head, so not actually a head, but a concrete resin image of a witch. So she's always there. She's going to be in that shed for the rest of the time that shed's actually erected. She's always keeping watch, and I thought that was just a sign of her sense of humour and the way that she always had a laugh. So it's time to say goodbye now, and this will be the last time I probably will set foot on the property. It's all done. It's nearly time to hand over the property. So, yeah, there's a part of me that I can, when I come down here, I can see Mum in everything that is there. I still call out and say, "Oh, hey Mum, how are you?" This was her bedroom, but it's done, and the place looks as good as it ever has done, and words cannot describe what saying goodbye means to me, but there's nothing more I can do. It is sold. This cupboard here will be coming home with me, and that's still to be restored. That's been in the family since the 1920s. So goodbye from Mum. Goodbye from the house that's had so many memories in it, from my grandfather, my grandmother, my aunt. Yeah, it's all gone. It's time to say goodbye. So goodbye from me. And thank you so much for your support. I don't know what I'd do without it, but yeah, it really makes life worth living, I think, I don't know how to say it, but I think YouTube has made the greater world just that little bit closer, if that makes sense. So yeah, I will be back vlogging in a few weeks' time once this has all been wrapped up, but I just wanted to show you a bit behind the scenes and what I've been doing. It's been a very, very tiring time in more ways than one, but I did the best, Mum, and I hope wherever you are right now that you'll be proud of me, and you'll see what I'm going to do now in the future.